Kid needs to stand up a little more. He's pretty good though. Good kid. On your inside. So that was better. That was better, still not. A little hard on the bottom.
Oh, that's fine.
There's an appropriate song on here right now. The boys are back in town. Bro?
You got two?
We're two. Too low.
Yeah, it doesn't just work.
Yeah, that was softer over there this time. Hey, there he is, man.
Oh yeah.
That 70-some-year-old guy. And he's a good skier.
Where was softer?
What?
Where was softer? I'm curious. All pretty hard.
This side is softer, but we've just, Ciro's was softer than the first time we get down to is what I'm referring. It still wasn't great.
Still
It's hard on the bottom.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I can't figure out if it's the snow that's sticky or my board.
Well, my skis aren't sticking. That's not a problem. It's,
Okay, it's gotta
So,
be my board.
you might need a waxing.
Need a wax.
You know, my skis are running fine. It's just, it's hard, right? So it's exhausting
It is hard.
for first day of the year.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, well, it's getting all scraped off to the side, right?
Yeah, I know. It was actually some on the side. It was okay there. And you head for the sunlight, right?
Yeah.
Wherever the sun's hitting, it's going to be softer.
But it's all right for mid-November.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be, yeah, it's great.
I've been here at Christmas before when it's like this too, and it's like, oh shit.
Depressing, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, last year our mid-season snow was terrible.
it was. Yeah.
The end of the year we had some nice snow.
Yep.
And at the very beginning.
Yep. Had like a winter drought.
Yeah. Well, I've seen that before.
No, we need an atmospheric river of snow.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes, please.
We're supposed to get lots of snow, eh?
Are we?
Yeah. That's a prediction all across the
They say
West
that
Coast,
every
eh?
year,
From
Awesome.
so snow starts snowing.
Yeah.
I'll even suffer through a few blind days to have some nice snow.
Said that one time, about 10 years ago, and then right before Christmas break, still it's, you know, the plaza and that. And then they did that sacrifice and burned a whole bunch of skis in the village to that snow god.
Yeah.
Ural or whatever his name
Ular.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking burned a whole bunch of skis in the village, and didn't you know it, the next day it fucking started dumping.
Yeah. I've got an old snowboard I could burn if
Yeah.
I had to.
Come on, boys, do some turns.
Yeah, this is pretty hard pack. I just did this one.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look good at all, right?
No.
Let's watch his turn here. He's heavy a foot, eh? So it's icy. Watch how he's carving.
Crackling.
Yeah, watch his feet.
Seen it way worse though, but
Yeah, no. Remember that one day about 3 years ago?
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was on racing skis
death
and I did a
cookies.
360. You're supposed to be able to edge on anything on that. I went to do a turn, I went all the way around, eh? And it pointed the right direction in the end, but just sat there and laughed and said, well, I'm done. Oh, no, it was not the worst I've ever seen. That was Whistler when I was a kid. Yeah, that's I seen. That was hard to even
Skating rink
believe
would be
that you were
better.
out there.
Better with skates on.
It's like 200 meters of just like, it's yellow. Solid yellow. I was a kid, looking at it and going, how do I ski across this?
Yeah, I grew up in Eastern Ontario. And
No, you get lots of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
we would hit Tremblant.
You guys are ice experts. We don't like that shit out here.
Yeah, Tremblant was like a fucking shit show.
We like our champagne powder. We love our soft snow.
Yeah, there's a reason I
Yeah.
moved here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spoiled.
10 years in and it's still amazing. They opened up a new parking lot this year.
Yeah, I heard the Ridge parking lot's gonna be a parking lot now.
Yeah, I like
That's
drove
pretty-
right past it. I'm like,
Yeah, so did we.
I didn't
Yeah.
know you're allowed to park there, so I turned around and went back to it. But it seems like it's the early bird parking lot.
Yeah, well, he had we had to go to Happy Valley anyway because Blaine's like a compliment. He gets free passes,
Oh, yeah.
but he had to go recharge it, right? He had to go every year. He's got to go do
They
his
still
thing.
would
And
let you up though if you said you're going to.
yeah, they would have. Yeah.
Yeah, we drove by there because last 2 years they've been renting them out,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And then that's when we seen people
Yeah,
over there. and the
$1,000 a year and it
parking
was empty.
attendants and like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
those,
all from that stupid hotel and all that crap. That
Yep.
they're supposed to do.
Yep.
yeah, those parking spots were $1,000.
It's crazy.
A reserved parking spot for $1,000. It's
Just
like,
go
no,
to Happy
thank you. I
Valley.
paid less for my season's pass.
Yeah.
Well, once Gem Lake opens, then we just park down there, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So how do you get free passes?
No, my dad was one of the original guys that developed this hill.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
he died in a car accident up on the mountain in '78, and then they gave me and my sister at that time lifetime seasons passes.
Wow.
Been giving them to me and my kids ever since.
Awesome. Sort of.
Yeah, I know.
Sort of.
Yeah. That was about exactly almost the time I met you, right after.
Yeah, well, that was when we moved to Glen
Yeah.
Rosa because my aunt
Yeah.
ended up raising
It's almost
me.
right after that we met.
But I was part of the big white race team when I was like 8 years old, racing against 16-year-olds. I was supposed to go to the Junior Olympics that year. Right, we basically lived on the hill.